Boom, boom, bop, 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 bop.
Oh, you guys. You're funny.
Well, we got a little problem in Des Moines.
Oh, boy, am
Boy,
I
do
glad
we.
you're bringing this up.
Oh, boy.
Just a bit of a problem. The super of Iowa's largest school district was detained last week by the immigration folks. He falsely claimed a doctoral degree when applying for the job 2 years ago, apparently, and was hired anyway, even after the school board learned about the misrepresentation. Why do you think that might be? Ian Roberts, who immigration authorities say was living and working in the U.S. illegally, and who resigned this week as the Des Moines super, claimed in his 2023 application that he received a doctorate in urban educational leadership from Morgan State University in 2007. The Associated Press obtained the records through a public records request. Although Roberts was enrolled in that doctoral program from 2002 to 2007, the school's public relations office confirmed in an email that he did not receive that degree. It declined to say which degree requirements he had not met. The Des Moines School Board learned before hiring Roberts that he had not received the degree, but it still chose him to lead the district, which serves about 30,000 students. As part of the background check process that was done at the time, it indicated that he began but did not complete a degree at Morgan State. District spokesman Phil Roeder told the Associated Press. The background check was conducted by a third party, is not a public record, Roeder said. On Wednesday evening, that would have been, was that last night? Yes. The board released a statement saying, well, let's see, what's the date of this? Today. On Wednesday evening, the board released a statement saying Roberts provided a resume to a consulting company in which he indicated he had earned a doctorate from Morgan State. But the search firm later flagged that he had not. A revised resume showing Roberts did not receive the doctorate from Morgan State was provided to the board. So they had the board. They had the document. But they hired him. And now they're saying the Des Moines School Board is a victim of deception by Dr. Roberts. Why are they calling him doctor? He doesn't have the PhD.
Are you sure?
That's what they say.
Okay.
He's challenging an order to deport him to his native Guyana. He is in jail in Sioux City. When asked to comment on Roberts' false application claim, his attorney, Alfredo Parrish, said he was looking into the matter.
Oh, well, that's nice.
We're one day closer.
Right.
In his application materials, Roberts wrote that he had a doctorate in educational leadership from Trident American University. I've never heard of that one.
What is that?
I don't know.
I got to look that up.
Hell, Morgan State's hard enough. Roeder said the board's background check confirmed that Roberts did receive that degree from it's an online school.
Oh.
I was just about to go there. Chandler, Arizona.
Oh, but it's called Trident University International. See, school officials declined to comment.
One day, one night, Saturday is all right. Trident University.
The false claim on Roberts' resume might not have been legally disqualifying, but it may have raised concerns about his integrity. Really? Educational administration experts said. That's a pretty big discrepancy, said Sadika Jubo, managing partner of the School Liability Expert Group, a New Jersey firm that provides expert witnesses. God. I think red flags would go up for the district if they're making misrepresentations on their CV. It is this person of moral character? Oh, why bother with that? There's no moral character left in the country. They're going to be in charge of the district, money, funds, people's lives. Is this somebody we want to hire? Well, they hired him. So, should I continue?
Well, Trident
He
University.
ran in the Olympics for Guyana. He was an Olympic
Why are you pronouncing
athlete.
it that way?
How
Isn't
do you
it Ghana?
No, this is Guyana. This is
Different. This is a different Anna. Gotcha.
His biography on the Des Moines website, the district website, touted the doctorate, misidentifying the degree with no mention of Morgan State. Trident was acquired by American Intercontinental University in 2020. It's a for-profit university that offers online degree programs. The AP confirmed some of the other degrees and places of employment listed on Roberts' resume, including his undergraduate degree from Coppin State in 1998 and a master's from St. John's University in 2000. I believe that would be the St. John's on the East Coast. Georgetown,
We've heard of it, yeah.
Georgetown University did not respond to emails seeking comment about Roberts' 2013 master's degree. So this guy, he just put down schools that he wanted to attend. His employment as a super at Mill Creek Township School District in Erie, Pennsylvania. He said that. He said he was a network super at St. Louis Public Schools and a principal and teacher at Baltimore City Public Schools. That was confirmed by each district. After he got the Des Moines job, but before his term began, Roberts was at the center of a costly personnel settlement involving his treatment of a key subordinate longtime colleague. That was intended to be kept secret. The former director of human resources for the Mill Creek Township School District, Melody Ellington, claimed that she faced unspecified unlawful treatment after she was hired by and worked for Roberts from July 1, 2021 through September 30, 2022. They had worked together previously in St. Louis, where Ellington was Melody was the budget director and Roberts was a network super. She claims she was pushed out of her. Oh, hell with this. Here's why I bring this up. It's not surprising. But in the super club, they got such a good deal. The super club is it's such an enviable club to be in because you don't really do anything. But you get a lot of money, and you get about $800 a month to pretend you have expenses, and you get a car, and you get the pension, you get the health benefits, you get summers off. It's a hell of a club to be in. They weren't more protective of their club than this. You're going to let this fraudster in and ruin your reputation for the super club? How could this be? How could you hire this fraud? How would if supers around the country knew this, they would have flown to Des Moines and say, "Harumph! This guy is not suitable to join our club."
That's an interesting angle.
I don't want to be a member of any club that would have him.
Instead of taking it out on him, you're taking it out.
I'm taking it out on the other supers.
Yeah.
You blew it, you supers.
Don't they all eventually turn into politicians anyway?
No, hell, they all retired at 50 and live in Florida.
This is better. This is a step above being
Did you
a
see where
politician.
there are politicians now in Minnesota calling for the resignation of the White Bear Lake super?
I was wondering what you thought about that.
You know, I'm struggling with that. It turns out, though, that the guy, he's being held on other charges. So I guess he's just not some innocent young guy who really wanted to complete high school. He was up to no good.
Yeah.
He had a plan.
Yes,
I don't know what it was.
I got that in the news, actually.
Okay, we're
The
going to
update.
save that for John.
Are you done with Des Moines?
No, I don't know.
You know there's another layer completely, right?
I don't.
Oh, because that's where I thought you were going. Because this started to circulate, what, John, 2 days ago? The Des Moines guy?
Yeah.
Okay, something like that. Well, it turns out the illegal immigrant superintendent of Des Moines Public Schools never had his citizenship checked through the federal E-Verify system.
Yeah.
The chair of the school board is Michelle Obama's former chief of staff and a current Democratic candidate for U.S. Senate in Iowa. Her name is Jackie Norris.
The current chair.
Yeah.
The chair at the time of the hiring of this fellow was Terry Caldwell-Johnson from Diversityville.
But like Kenny was just saying, don't they just leave this role for politics anyway?
Yeah. Give me that again.
Hold up.
Check
Give that
this
to
out.
me again.
Give me that again.
The illegal immigrant superintendent of Des Moines, Iowa, that Joe was just mentioning, the public schools never had his citizenship checked through the federal E-Verify system. The chair of the school board is Michelle Obama's former chief of staff and a current Democratic candidate for U.S. Senate in Iowa. Her name is Jackie Norris. Jackie Norris.
And she was Obama's chief of staff?
Boy, it's a great club to be a part of, isn't it?
Chief of staff?
Yes, sir.
Michelle's.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Michelle Obama's
Michelle Obama's chief of staff.
Okay, sure. That's why we've never heard of her.
What does that job
in fact, is it a her?
It is a her. Yeah. It is a her. I have verified it's a her. It's a great club to be a part of. You just pay those taxes.
See, I think it's two different cases here. I think in the case of the Iowa guy, those people that Chris just mentioned and everybody responsible for hiring that super, they should be the ones called on the carpet. Up here in our neck of the woods, I don't see how you can blame that super for that one student. Does the super have to know every single...
Are you back to White Bear now?
Yeah, I'm comparing the two cases.
Yeah.
I don't think the super in White Bear should be held accountable, should he? Tell me why.
He or she, I don't know who.
Who controls the vet?
John has it in his news.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, do it right now, John. What the hell?
New details and allegations emerging. Excuse me. In the case of the 22-year-old Forest Lake man who White Bear Lake area high school officials say enrolled as a student using a fake identity, White Bear Lake Police Chief Dale Hager said they continue to investigate what high school principal Russin Reitz told family was a man who appears to have provided fraudulent documentation and a false identity to enroll. Investigators are pursuing possible criminal violations related to fraud, forgery, and unlawful conduct involving interaction with minors. Court records show that in March, the man was convicted of gross misdemeanor indecent exposure in Washington County for sending a 15-year-old girl a nude picture of himself through Snapchat in July of 2023. He was sentenced to a year in probation. The man arrested by Plymouth police on Sunday on warrants from past theft convictions in Anoka County and for allegedly violating conditions of his probation in July in the Washington County case. He was booked into the Anoka County Jail this past weekend, remained there until yesterday when he was transferred to the Washington County Jail. And that's it. And Elliot Ingen is the fellow who says the super should resign.
What I don't understand is, do you just show up at a high school and say, I want to attend here?
Yeah, what's the vetting process?
I don't understand.
That's a good question.
Are their parents involved?
You would think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if he's 22, he might have very well just done this on his own.
But that's what I don't understand. You just show up at White Bear and say, I'd like to be a student here?
He was also on the football team.
Yeah. But didn't anybody look at him and go, dude, you look like you're 27.
Yeah.
So wait a minute, Chris. Wait a minute.
I'm not joking, Kenny.
Chris, what are you saying?
I think he had very
careful here,
ill intentions. Well, John had it right there in his news story.
Do you think the coach and others?
Oh no, I can't indict the coaching staff by any means.
So you're not.
No.
Well, it's not like they won the state title.
No, I think this kid was trying to scope out. Yeah, I think that's what
you suspect him of mischief.
Well, John just said it in his news story.
Right.
But who doesn't look at him and go, really? You look 26.